All right, guys, welcome back. These sessions, as usual, for those of you who are already regular here, welcome back because this session is going to be able to learn about how you can continue to utilize the ARISE report. For those of you who are new, now you make sure you are going to stay until the end, learn all the tips and tricks via this session. Now, I want to be able to mention a few things. Number one is basically get a report, your ARISE report, sit back and relax. Make sure you have a pen and paper. Make sure you turn your phone into silent mode. Nobody be able to disturb you. At most, you're going to spend 45 minutes or an hour with me here to learn about the tips and tricks, how you can continue to utilize our ARISE report. And that's why you guys are here. Number two, basically, I want to be able to tell you that this is a recording session, okay? Now, that also doesn't mean that you can not concentrate, okay? Because I have some obligations to attend. That's why I also take up this responsibility. I know it's super important for you to come back here and continue to learn, all right? So sit back and relax. Make sure you concentrate on what I'm going to be telling you, or maybe share with you in this session itself. I can guarantee you, if you stay until the end, right, you will be able to learn some massive things from this report. All right. Now, with that being said, I would like to just continue to share my slide and let me know on the chat box if you'll be able to see my slide. If it's not, let my team know. All right. So that you'll be able to maybe quickly solve this issue by logging out, coming back in, let my team admit you again, all right? Make sure you also have the visual and the audio check first before you be able to continue, okay? So guys, once again, welcome back to this ARISE training. Mainly, we are going to talk about the ARISE report. Make sure you have the report with you so that you'll be able to go through that with me from the beginning to the end, right? I'm particularly, like I always say, excited for this session because I'll have a chance to review to you how I utilize my chart from my point of view so that you'll be able to learn that and to unlock all the possibilities. So a ARISE report, it is just kind of like a decisions making tools. It's not a fortune teller, okay? We don't do that. But most of the people couldn't read or understand astrology when they needed something very simple. So a ARISE report come into place, right? It's like a compass. It's like a calendar for you when it comes to the date selection calendar. It's like a planner. It's like a weather reference. It's like a social book guidance. It's like the risk minimizations tools that all in one. All right. Like for example, if you want to check a simple instructions like, oh, renovation, when to avoid travel when it's neutral, or go to funeral when it's dangerous, okay, wedding when it's under full, right? But you don't do certain things when it comes to certain dates as well. So it helps family, community, individual to avoid unnecessary frictions with seasonal or what we call the energy cycles, okay? Not because of the universe care about their weddings or because certain conditions make certain activities become much easier, or become more auspicious, or you can choose the hard part, okay? So now basically this ARISE report is built based on heavenly time, okay? The earth environment or the man is action, which means human behave with this certain cycle like you guys, right? Now even without manifest or metaphysics, right? This is just this ARISE report is just like ecology plus astronomy, okay, plus human behavior organized into one single system. I recognize this as pattern recognition, not a magic, not a fortune teller tools, right? The auspicious date that you learn or inauspicious date that inside this report, right, are not random, by the way, right? It's all based on formula that track certain cyclical patterns that based on nature and time. I usually base on this feature, 12 days officer. You know, I keep mentioning about that, which is a classification system that label each day based on what it is support. Like for example, good for starting, good for removing, good for building, good for resting, this kind of thing. Now in modern term, it matches, in modern terms, right, it matches into our environment to get certain outcome. Okay, that's why you continue to be auspicious. And that's why we all choose good dates to perform one thing and to avoid certain things when it comes to inauspicious date. And data that you know is also based on 28 constellations. Now, what is 28 constellations? Okay, it is it is the star. It is astronomical mapping, right, based on the star positions. Okay, right. So in ancient China or ancient Chinese time, right, it measured the positions that what still hold up to today. All right. Now, just want to quickly tell you about this so that you will be able to utilize this report as, you know, to have to gain support, to avoid the clashes, to see where the harmony, to improve your productivity, right? Now, this will basically kind of like a risk assessment for you. Okay, it has been working for me very well based on the energy compatibility. Okay, which we're going to go through, which we will go through every single month, and you have to go through as well. Now, you might not call it element, but you might call it condition that you can face every day. So when you have this condition, what happened? What decision you make based on the energy, right? Energy compatibility. Remember the energy chart, and also the date selection calendar. Okay, hopefully just utilize this 5 minutes to explain to you what is it, why is it so important. Okay, so now I'm just quickly going to go through with you the month of December, the energy chart. I have presented to you few promising chart like this or like this. Now remember, for those of you who are new, those of you who are regular, you know 3 days, 7 days, 6 days, 11 days, 12 days, 8 days, 5 days, 4 days, right? Not including the 2 days, because it's 2 days, there's far more a lot, so I don't group this as a winning streak. Now these winning streaks, right, is important to really group them together to see how your chart behave. Like if you have all these 3 days, 7 days together, like for example, this chart is a promising chart, like, you know, it's good, you know, but then you have less green bar. The green bar also symbolizing something, which means it brings you some unexpected result. I say this as a combo. Okay, I do this, I categorize this as a combo month. Okay, if that is more than 6 bar, is a combo month, which means you will get good result, right? Unexpected result. So based on this, then you will be able to utilize this as a tools, as a compass for you to, you know, you launch something, do something every single day to avoid something as well, like to kind of like a support, to seek harmony, to seek to avoid disappointment, right? Based on this chart. Okay, so this is a promising chart. This is a promising chart as well. Now be careful of the double red tower. If you see a double red tower, you have to be careful. I mentioned again dates for the month of December. Okay, where the previous updates I did mention on the 18th, 19th, 20th, or 21st. Okay, these are the few dates that you need to pay attention. Sometimes it will appear as double because I see most of the time it will appear around this area. So in general, these few dates that you need to take care, which is few days later, right? Okay, so this is a promising chart. This is a promising chart, but borderline, right? Less green bar, only 3, right? But it has less green bar, only 3. That's why it is a borderline, whether it is good or it is promising, okay? This is a cautious. Cautious means I would normally put this as a cautious because there are two red alert tower, right? In between 20, 21st, or 13, 14, 13, 14, 15. These are the dangerous dates, but maybe, like I say, it's over, okay? But then for those of you who get this chart, you need to be careful. Maybe it could appear next month or next few months as well. You never know, right? So that's why it's important to always check this out to avoid disappointment, to make the best decision for you, okay? Cautious month, not many winning streaks, okay? Again, 1920 appear again. Remember, a few days later, it is a cautious month, cautious day for you, right? Extremely cautious. Three red tower appear, double red tower, 7, 8, 14, 15, and 1920. See, 1920 appear again, 14, 15 again. All right, just now was 13, 14, I remember. So you guys need to be careful. I know it's already over, but then it's still not over yet for 1920. All right. But it will appear again, by the way. So it's not, don't have any combo because it's less than 5 green bar. Super combo comes, okay, without putting into ranking, randomly showing up to you, all right? This chart appear, it could be your chart, right? But then just be careful, 19, 20, 23rd, 24th is going to be a double red tower as well. But then it has the green tower combo, right? Twin tower, it's on the 17, 18, which is coming in 2 days time, okay? Great news for you. Capitalize. This 7 days is going to be a very productive month for you. Now, this chart at the end of the year, it could be a good year of a closing year for you. Remember, this month is actually the December month of 2025, all right? So which means we're going to jump into the new year, right? Next month, I'm super excited, okay? And because of that, right, I reserve some of the new informations that we'll be covering next month. Is a special edition, right? Do come back next month. I'll be sharing with you the special edition, which I'm going to talk about like animal sign. I'm going to talk about how you're going to interact with your Arise report, and then some auspicious dates going to mention to you so that you'll be able to utilize it and be prosperous for an entire year, okay? Hopefully you're excited, okay? Now, this will be exciting chart for you because it has 11 days, right? And then the combinations of few earlier winning streaks, okay? You don't see any double red tower. That's good, okay? It's a very good closing month for you. And this is another great chart. Now, guys, if you see, I put a lot of circle, is very messy, which is a good thing, right? Because it has a lot of combo, has good things coming up because I'm highlighting on your chart, okay? So 3 triple 3 tower, you have 3 altogether, you have 9 counts of the green bar, which is, if you can see, the next 2 weeks you are good, except for the fact that 19 and 20 again appear again, right? Remember, generally everyone need to take care. Now this part again, although super combo, yeah, 6 count, right? Like I say, I don't put any ranking. This one you need to take into considerations of the 2020th, right? These few days you got to be careful, okay? Let me check. These few days is what day, by the way. It's a closed day, open day, and established day. Okay. All right. So anyway, just be careful about this if you want to do launching. But in fact, I got extra information for you. Do stay back when it comes to the month, okay, the red month, okay. how you're going to interact with the rest of the day. Okay, when it comes to date selection calendar, match with your match with your energy chart. Okay, now delusion. Why is delusion? Okay, you see 8 green bar. If you can take a look, like this is the 8 green bar, right? Super combo. But why delusion? Because you have a super combo, which means unexpected result, but then you have 3 red tower, double tower, right? Double red alert tower, right? So which means, are you doing great? Are you doing not good? Okay, so that's why I say it's a delusion, which means you got to be totally be careful when it comes to execution this week itself, this week and next week. You see, 14, 15, 19, 20, 23, 24, right, guys? But you see, take a look at the combo. It's not that much. It's like very troubling. 2 days, 3 days, 3 days, 3 days, 4 days, right? So you need to be careful, okay? For those of you who are having this, don't be super happy. Oh, super combo, I'm gonna get super good result, right? But you need to be careful, right? That's why I say. Now, my pick of the month, right, will be this, okay? Less red bar, just enough to hit the super combo, 6 green bar, but the rest of the month is all good. 12 days, 12 days. I like it. Perfect. Don't have any worries. The only thing that when you get this, you need to match with your date selection calendar so that it brings you the best result. Understand, everybody? Okay. Again, 19, appear again, these few days, you need to be careful. Okay. Although 19 is an open day, it's an auspicious day for me. Okay, so probably I will, weekend I will normally do consultation, right? For me, for you, you need to just be careful, because when you have if my chart got a red bar, but in the auspicious day for me, so it's not too bad. Understand? So that you will be able to kind of like get it as well. Not like you get red, then you'll be super bad. You can take a look at your date selection calendar, whether it has the personalized days master. What is your personalized day master for you? Maybe it lifted up some of the energy over there as well, so it's not too bad. Okay, now hopefully you guys are okay with this, right? Now I'm gonna move on to, without wasting our time, the December calendar, which is part of the date selection calendar. Boom. You guys, everyone do have this calendar already, but do you know how to decipher or decode the calendar? All right. So right now, my train of thoughts will be always look at the 12 days officer. All right. The 12 days officer is a fundamental things that you can take a look at. Your calendar is your planner, okay? How you'll be able to plan it out, your entire month. I always base on this, okay? First off, I will quickly see where's are those 12 days officer, right? Make sure you identify the auspicious one, the inauspicious one. Now, it's important to have, right, to know what is the top right corner information. That is a reason why I put it there, and you have to understand why the energy of that month. If the energy of that month is giving you some tips what to do, isn't it? Everybody will be benefited from there, right? And before you say, I want all the good stuff, okay? So you need to understand what it is, right? That's why it's important. If those of you who are new, right, it's good for you to come back every single month to learn about it, and eventually you'll become the master, okay? But of course, I'm looking to build a very good community, and you guys can come back, right, to learn more and more and more, right? You never stop learning, okay? But the only thing can stop the actions being taken is yourself, okay? But definitely it will not stop me by giving you extra informations every single month, right? Okay, so now first off, you need to understand is actually the Wu Earth for the heavenly stem. Heavenly stem, which is the top part, right? The top part, the Wu Earth. Wu Earth means the Yang Earth. Yang Earth means it's like a mountain, it's solid, it's grounded, controlling, and very disciplined. Okay, that's the heavenly Earth. So in heavenly Earth, you can see you can see is stable, okay, stable, good framework, okay. You know about this. Now the next one will be the red, will be the ji zi, okay, red, okay. This is the yang water. So when you have Wu Earth and yang water combined together, what does it mean? Okay, so of course you can see the combinations, okay, the combination. Now the combinations means, okay, it is kind of like you can see is one is earth, one is water. Okay, the water is the rats, the zi, right? So it's a water. So it means water is flowing, creativity. But then when you come to Wu, right, is solid structure, which means discipline. Now, what does it mean? It means that this month is a month to bring the idea into structure, to bring practical vision or visionary into, to bring the idea visionary into practical. All right? Understand? Now, you know the earth control the water, the five element, right? The earth control the water. It's very simple to understand. Let me give you an example. When you pour water onto the soil is actually earth, right? So you pour water into the soil. Is the soil absorb the water or not? Yes, it is. That's why it control water. So since it control the water, right? What does that mean? It means emotion, intuition come into balance. Okay, it control. It might have internal tension. Look at relationship, internal tension. Look at internal conflict. Look at, are you pushy or someone push you for a stability? Now remember, Wu Earth, okay, is actually stability. So it absorb water, absorb idea into turning into income. But this income will have to take some time to form, some negotiation strategies, right? Into bringing this into idea. All right. So the strategy here may be control your emotion, maybe doing it slow, and then realize it into a something. Understand, guys? So something like, if you want, people want to build repetition, you want to get authority, who want to get noticed, right? Your idea got to be structured, and you're going to get pressure from some other peers, but make sure you conduct it in clear and precise order. Understand? Because you need the Wu Earth giving you tips. Hey, you need to be structured. Foundation need to be strong. Okay? And of course, water, you control water means there's something that you are controlling, right? People are emotional, intense. Okay? They are not happy. You want to get respected, right? Because guys, you can see DO or not. You can see EG. EG means eating God. It's about creativity. It's about skill set. It's about expression. It's about visibility. Okay. When DO is about discipline, it's about it's about structured, it's about giving authority, giving order, right? Compliances as well. Now, when you combine these two together, it's also the same. Heavenly earth is the wool, the Red Sea is the um uh stem, right? Okay. So that's why you want to be able to see, right? Now you want to be able to handle the internal pressure. Okay, you want to be able to handle the balanced logic. You want to be able to handle the emotion, right? That's what you need to do. Okay, because water flow, but it has tension. Understand? Okay, so DO means rules, authority, repetition. So when you mix this thing together, now look for what? Look for certain dates to avoid and certain date to launch, right? Because of the rats, okay, rats month, the rats month, you know, the incompatibility animal sign is actually the horse. Okay, it's actually the horse. It clashes with the month. So these 3 dates is the one that you need to avoid. Okay, 3rd, 15, and 27. And because of the compatibility, okay, because of the compatibility, sorry, okay, so you need to look for certain element as well, okay, certain element. Let me, okay, don't play this one first. This one's much better. Now, this, because we're talking about animal, right? Animal is, you want to be able to find the tree harmony or the compatibility animal sign. You know, rats, okay, compatible with monkey, dragon, as well as monkey, dragon, as well. Yes, monkey, dragon, as well as the ox. Okay, so you need to highlight these few dates. These few dates is auspicious for you to do things this month. Okay, it's auspicious because you need to look at the month of the energy combined with the day energy. Okay, for that, you need to look at the animal sign. Okay, this is about tree harmony as well as compatibility animal sign to get the best result. Now, Ellie, the water, which is the now water support woods. Water, right? Because of the rats, Ji, right? Is support wood. Wood, you need to look for wood, yi or jia wood. Okay? Okay, yi wood or jia wood, we call it lah. So in terms of this, right, you need to look for the dates where it has wood. Okay, now wood, jia wood is like a big tree. So on that day, you should talk about big vision, clarity, structured foundation, leadership. Where else for Yi Wood, right? Which is we're talking about. So Yi Wood is actually not like Jia Wood, right? It's like grass. It's like flowers. It's considered Yi Wood, right? Now these are more softened type. Now these will be people that wants to do networking, right? Adaptability, strategy thinking, right? Negotiation, persuasion, not the main thing, not the framework, not the uh, not the foundation, not the year end, not the year end, uh, 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 what do you call it, resolution, okay? But those days that has Yi Wood is for you to do networking. Understand? Not the big thing. All right. If you want the big thing, choose, like for example, on the full day 11th of December, which is already past. The next one will be 21st of December. and then the 31st of December. 31st of December, maybe, I guess no one talk about that lah because it's celebrations, right? Okay. So anyway, now this will be extra information for you. Choose the best date to execute the correct event. All right. Okay. So anyway, the next thing is the personalized days master. Okay, which is this. Okay, personalized day master, which is something that you want to be able to identify in your own date selection calendar. This is mine, obviously, right? Okay. Then the next one is the superpower day. All right. Now the superpower day, it has all these days. Unfortunately, this month I have really less, okay, compared to the month of October, I have plenty, okay. So, but then doesn't matter. Sometimes you guys also meet, right? But coming back to this session here, Arise report, review or recap or continuously learning, right, is to bring you back into this mood so that you utilize the Arise calendar, Arise report, right, to continue to enhance your result. All right, because it's very important for you to be taking advantage, knowing that your date selection calendar is all personalized. No one has it other than you, right? Bring out the best energy calculated based on certain formula, bring out the best energy for you already. Okay, so make sure you utilize it. All right. Now, if you want to find out all these definition, you can go to our Telegram, right? Access to the resource tab, so you can go there and find out this piece of information so that you can continue to learn, because I won't be covering this every single month, right? So you can go back to the Telegrams, go to resource tab, and then you can have an access over there. All right. So I'm going to skip this part, the definition of that, and also the 3 victory days, the DL, DB, and DF. So what is this? Again, you need to go back to the resource tab under the Telegram. I repeat many times, right? So that you can get all the information over there. Okay, so now I'm going to zoom into my own energy chart, okay, as well as the calendar, okay, my date selection calendar, so that you know, wow, how I utilize this. Okay, so like for example, danger day, like you will see danger day, established day, full day, balance day, destruction day, remove day, a success day, stable day, receive day, balance, I said it, or maybe established day, right? Or established, maybe I talk about it. Like initial day. Now these days, right, is part of your 12 days officer, but they are do and don'ts, right? For example, danger day, to address urgency on certain problem in your life, but avoid lawsuit or business opening, right? Established day is for you to have new beginning, new business, new established thing that is going to prolong a long time, right? A long-term investment, but not for funeral. But a full day, it is for a business opening, but not for marriage. But a balanced day is for marriage, but not for lawsuit. But a destruction day is a demolition day, groundbreaking day, but not good for marriage, because it's a destruction day unless you want your marriage to be destroyed, right? A success day basically is for everything, but not for lawsuit, because you don't want your opponent to win as well, right? There must be a good day for you to win. So don't choose success day to launch or to do, right? A remove day to remove something, whether it's internal, external, whether it's something that you want to remove for a very long time. I utilize this day to remove things in my house, right? Upkeeping it so that it have good chi, right? But not good for business opening because you don't want to remove your business. Stable day, good for marriage, but then you do not want to do this for moving because you don't want to continue to move every single time, right? You don't want to keep moving your house, isn't it? Now, some of the things that quickly just cover so that you know when you get this chart and date selection calendar, I want you guys start to highlight the combo day first. For example, first 4 days I highlight, and what is going to be happening. I'm just going to share with you what's happening. Something weird's happening because it's a combo day, right? I got an opportunity arise, right? Okay, so I'll be a little bit more dramatic. Arise, this opportunity comes, right? When one of my speaker group, okay, my community, suddenly offer me to join his retreat. Okay, his retreat. Then I thought like, if I were to join, I kind of like have to push everything away. I have to inform my team, right, whether it's worthwhile or not. But this opportunity arises. Now, when it comes to the combo days, there are something weird is going to appear, and you have to take notice. I notice is my combo day. Something's appear, but we appear on the first. In fact, it's a initial day, very good. I thought like, oh, don't know what's gonna happening, blah blah blah, right? Either I have to push all my appointment, cancel the things that I've done because I need to be at the retreat. I have less connection. Maybe I don't know about the Wi-Fi connection because it was in Thailand, right? Anyway, it all decided on the 4th. I bought a ticket. I used Success Day to buy. Can you guys see that? Success Day on the 4th is on the Thursday. I bought a ticket and fly the next day. I knew because it's an inauspicious sign on my personal day master. Can you see the thunder there? So I was having sore throat. I thought it was going to be okay. I was taking care of it very much because I was given the opportunity to share during the retreat. So when I was sharing, I need to be at the very good conditions, especially people like us always talk and always talking. And of course, I have to reserve my voice, right? But unfortunately, something happened. Okay. On that day, on the 5th, down energy. I was like, oh, I arrived at the resort. It was very good, and it's just to let you know, it's actually Club Med in Phuket. It's one of the famous one, right? So I arrived there, and I saw the food like this. You guys can hear, but anyway, you guys don't hear, doesn't matter. Great food, right? Great food, great selection. Wow, we were spoiled with choices, by the way. Okay. Hopefully that does not make you hungry, by the way. So I saw this grilled tuna fish. I took it. I don't remember I had this sore throat before. I took it and my sore throat become worse. Take a look at that. That was the grilled fish I had. That one. That one. Okay. Anyway, to cut long story short, I had that, and because of that, right? Yeah, I had a sore throat, and then I knew my energy wasn't that good. I was very worried. So and I know next day I had this super combo day. I utilized that day to manifest. Hopefully everything come into one place. I'll be able to recover well. I can't enjoy all the spicy food because it was in Thailand. A lot of good food, fried food. I avoid that because I just want to synchronize with my vision and mission. That's the synchronicity day that will be able to help me, right? And it was a Nobleman day. So Nobleman day for me. Yes, I met some good, yeah, good people that helped me to give me some medicine, help me to open my voice once again, right? And that is why, guys, when it comes to certain days, take a look at your own and calendar as well as your energy chart. Try to avoid certain things when you can avoid, right? For me, I still make the mistakes, but then lucky I have this day to help me, right? And the next day, wow, my voice become better, okay? And I saw it was an auspicious day for me, right? So what's gonna be better than have my voice recover 70 over percent? I literally lost my voice, okay? And I still have it right. I still have it a bit now as I'm speaking with you, all right? But then I recover like 80% right now. From there moment I recover over there, I recover 60, 70%, which is good enough for me to do my presentations, okay? To do my sharing. And of course, on that day itself, I shared during that day, right? So it was that moment I shared, somebody took the photo, and it was very good sharing, by the way, right? So the next I want to highlight with you is on the 10, 11, and 12. 10, 11, and 12, where I came back, and it was a good day for me to continue my consultation because I skipped my consultation during the weekend. Many of you know, Sunday, Saturday, or the weekend, right? I do consultation. No choice. I have to move back to here because I identify it's a combo day for me. So I utilize this day to do consultation. It was a very good few days for me lah, which means I managed to close some sales, right? And of course, during this few period, why I'm highlighting to you, it is because it's my 6-day combo. So therefore, I also decided, okay, in fact, today is actually a destruction day, but it's actually my auspicious day as well for my personalized day master. You can see the champ there, but then, um, but then I decided to, do this with everyone. However, these few days, I decided to travel, so that's why I'm not here, right? I'm not here. I have obligations. Okay, I need to go to the airport. That is why this playback sessions is happening right now with you guys. Okay, for those of you who thought like, oh, you ask some question, but all the question will be asked here. I think Coach Joey will be here in this session as well. You can ask her. She could be able to answer that to you guys with her best ability. Okay, that's why this month, this combo, I decided to travel. Yes, I utilized the date selection calendar as well as the energy chart, right, as a guide for me to make some decision. So this is a traveling date for me. So I'll be traveling to Vietnam once again. Okay, and again, okay. So the next time I'm highlighting is 20. Of course, take a look at 20 and 21st. 20th and 21st is my bad day, right? So I don't want to do anything, but I'm traveling around this particular period. Okay, so just want to let you know the next time I want to highlight is 23rd, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, which is this. Okay, which I think I'll be reserving this one to do closing as well. Understand, everybody? I would reserving to do closing because it's a good day for me. It's a combo day for me. Can you guys see that? All right, so I'm receiving this. I'm going to tell my team I'm going to utilize this date to do closing. All right, now 25th, why I'm highlighting this? It is because it is a 25th is a very low energy for me, but 25th is a Christmas. So relax, guys, okay? So I'm going to be relaxing, maybe celebrating Christmas, right? And then, of course, the next one is the final mouse of the year, the final week of the year, 26, 27, 28, which is 29, 30th, 31st. is my final mouse, I probably utilize to do consultation as well and have the year-end celebrations. Okay, probably with my team, with someone, right? With my counterparts, partners, whatsoever that you can think of, because for me, it is a good day to wrap up everything, right, guys? Now, Super Attraction Day. Super Attraction Day, unfortunately, is a horse day. It's a destruction day, but I don't think I will do so much. Okay, but it's an auspicious day for me, right? And it's also not bad, right? And also because it's a super combo day for me, I might utilize it to do consultation. Okay. Yes, success day for me, right? Remember the monkey? Monkey is one of the auspicious day with the rats month, right? Now, this is also for me to activate my inner creativity, gain more foresight for creative solution to solve certain issue and overcome certain issue. And for that is one of my superpower day, right? Superpower day, guys. Superpower day is where the blue bar appear. That's important for you to do your manifestation. Okay, guys? So finally, you have the last 2 days to do the closing. This one, I believe, is a good energy for me. Just relax, sit back, enjoying, my year end, and hoping to fight again, become really, really good the next year, because the next year of horse fire, right, is going to be for people who like to take risks. You will succeed. For people who um currently surviving mode, okay, you don't dare to take risks, it will be a problem for you. Now, remember this, I will talk about this next session, okay? I will talk about this in our next month. I'll be covering this in a special edition 2026, right? In our RISE training to talk about what is going to be happening next year onward. So when you capitalize certain things in the month that you do, you follow certain things, and the entire year will be great for you. Understand? Hopefully you are excited right now that you already got some information, right, about how to utilize for this month, right? And I hope to see you guys next month as well. With that being said, right, for those of you who have been enjoying our company for the past year, or you just got started, right? Never too late, because what you are in your own position right now, connecting from anywhere you are, I truly believe one thing: the universe has arranged you to be in these sessions, to listen and to enhance more information, putting into your library so that it continue to give you more unfair advantage in your life. All right. So with that being said, now Happy New Year. If I didn't see you guys again, right, definitely I would love to see you guys in our special edition sessions. Okay, guys. With that being said, thank you. See you guys again. Okay, bye bye.